It is Tuesday, and it is time for the first Tacos Live with Jay and Jeff. They are here on promocorner.com. Boys, say hi to everybody.
What's going on? What's up?
Well, this is so amazing. We're happy to be live. We look forward to sharing some great stuff with you. And by the way, before we get too far into this, tacos up, right?
Yeah, it's our tradition. For those of you who don't know, we are taco freaks, and so all of our guests come prepared. Brandon, I think you have even brought the hot sauce. Look at this guy. He's on fire. I love it.
And Jay, you've got to introduce our special guest, who's perfect for this show, who has a special taco as well.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, we'll chow on these after the show.
Yeah. We don't want to take a bite now because, you know, we're
No,
live. We got to wait till the end. Otherwise, it makes a mess. It gets in my mustache. It's gross. Nobody wants to watch, not even my mom. So here's what's awesome. I'm blown away. I am so jacked up excited because the content today is amazing. And I can't wait to show it to you. But I have to give credit where credit is due. This is my friend, Andrea Pereira is from Rocket Science Branding and is a genius. I've gotten to know her a little better through Promo Kitchen. We have an affiliation, as most of you know, with Promo Kitchen. And so she's done amazing work. She's an Instagram guru. She's awesome. She has a smile that goes a mile. And so, Andrea, tell us a little bit about you. You are our special guest today. And before I go into any slides, what should we know? What do we need to know about you?
Okay. Tacos. Let's talk tacos first. Priorities.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Area, I'm a big fan of Tito's Tacos.
Tito's.
I have stood in that line outside in the hot sun for an hour, and it's been worth it.
And it's worth it, right?
It is worth it. Love me some Taco Surf tacos if you're down in the OC area.
Yes.
They're nachos too, man. Can't go wrong. Tequila, Don Julio, silver. I know, but so good, so good. So tacos, tequila, you've got me there. That's all you need to say.
It's a great Tuesday on any day, but on a Tuesday, and to do it with you virtually, we've got the perfect mix. We've got Brandon, the mixologist. We've got Jeff, the OG, and now we have you. This is so great. You really classed the joint up, by the way, too, Andrea, so we're lucky for that. Thank God. So I'm going to click to the slides now. I want to get into some of the content we're going to share. If you see Brandon disappear, he'll be watching and monitoring for questions and whatnot. So far, this has been a blast. I'm truly, truly grateful for your presence here. We'll probably roll for maybe 20 minutes unless we have some deep dive questions. But I want to walk you through this, and I know as soon as Jeff sees this, he's going to be asking you questions as well. So let's get in and let's show you what this is all about. So first of all, Jeff said, like he said, this is new for us because it's live. So, hey, Mom, look, I'm on the Facebooks. This is so cool. Is that what they call it, Jeff? The Facebooks? I don't think so.
No.
Promo Corner has made this possible. Yeah, right? Promo Corner has made this possible. But this is all about you. This isn't about really us. Andrea, this isn't about Promo Corner. This isn't about Tacos Live. This is about you sharing some magic, and then Jeff and I want to try to put the spotlight on it so that it's a benefit for those that are watching. Does that make sense? That's what we're doing, right, Jeff?
That's exactly what we're doing.
Okay, so check this out. I want to brag just a little bit about you. I was snooping around your Instagram file, and I saw this. Your feed is good, girl. This is good stuff. So let me just brag on you for a minute. The fact that you went into this and explained to your audience what blind stamping is, and that you made this look like it's faux leather, and that you were able to kind of talk about, vinyl and it's unique and these tech terms, and you're giving people the lingo, and then you show it so well. I love this. This is so smart. This is so good. Now, did you create this yourself, Andrea?
So I didn't create this graphic. I did choose the list of words that I wanted to be able to use. I helped with writing the definitions. Some of them were helped from other teams within the industry. And then I had help making these graphics.
Well, you and your team did a wonderful job. Jeff, isn't that cool? I mean, when I saw that, I was like, that looks real. It looks like an embossed or debossed graphic.
Well, and something I want to mention here, I love the logo, by the way, Rocket Science Branding. And I think that as we are moving into this new time in the industry, it's always been this way, but now there's a sense of urgency for distributor companies to distinguish themselves from being stuff sellers.
Stuff sellers. That's a great
stuff seller.
Sellers and purveyors of stuff.
Yeah, and so when you're just talking about something that's just like a little kind of different, like blind stamping, ties obviously to, your unique brand. And as we're going to see, I've got a little preview of what's coming. I'm going, oh my God, this is a great way to kick off the show and relatable to anybody that's watching as well. So let's go.
So let's do it. So besides awesome, Andrea, what do you call this kit? This blew my mind. Oh my God. I was like, could this not be the perfect setup for doing tacos with Jay and Jeff live on Promo Corner? Check it out, Jeff.
Let's taco about brand love.
Let's talk about it. It's brand love. Andrea, what is this? What is this kit? What is this box? What do you call it? Tell us how did you get to this point? I am like hanging on every word.
Okay, so firstly, credit where credit is due. This was not my ideation. This was from the amazing team at Boundless, but this is also partially why Rocket Science Branding is a Boundless affiliate. This box came out actually just before I joined, and it was one of the catalysts to why I joined.
That's cool.
It really showed creativity. It shows. I still have the box, got a box right here. It shows creativity, it shows thoughtfulness. And I like the idea, especially right now as we're creating those boxes to ship directly to our clients, clients. It's something different, something that stands out. A couple phrases that I really like to use that I feel like this box really exemplifies are porch envy. I like to say hashtag porch envy. I want your neighbors.
Can we say taco envy? How about taco
I'm sorry?
envy? Taco envy, maybe?
Taco envy, maybe, but porch envy, because I want people walking by my clients' porches and seeing this really cool box sitting there and saying, I wonder what they got. Why didn't I get that? What do I have to do to get that? How do I get that? So I really want to create some of that feeling, that FOMO.
Yeah, fear of missing out. Love it.
Yeah. And then also swag, not spam, talking about stuff. Right? Hashtag swag not spam is one of my new hashtags because we can really put in this feeling of swag and of just coolness, like this members only kind of jacket. It doesn't have to be spam. It
Jeff,
doesn't have to be.
You're laughing, Jeff, because you had a members only jacket and you rocked it in the 80s.
I actually did. Like, let's move on. Go ahead.
Moving on. Sorry.
Moving on. Hold on.
Am I dating myself? Am I dating all of us?
Yes, we're dating ourselves.
5 years from now, people are going to be like, what is she talking about?
Okay, but hashtag swag not spam. And the fact that when you're talking swag, you're talking culture, you're talking the feels, you're talking the emotion, right? I love that you reference members only. We all got it. We're just joking on each other about, we're not 25 anymore, are we, Jeff? So keep going, Andrea. I didn't mean to.
I'm still 25. I'm going to be 25 for at least another 10 more years, Jay.
Okay, you got it. You got it, girl. Keep rocking it.
But yeah, it's about that feeling, about that culture, about being a part of a group, about whatever your cause is. It doesn't have to be a corporate thing. It could be your community. I mean, we've got t-shirts for my community in my neighborhood, right?
Right.
And so it's just about creating something fun. So with this taco box, talk about brand love, it's about connecting over the community of tacos, over something that's creative and quippy. We talk about too just how nobody wants to feel like a billboard. Nobody wants to feel like somebody else's walking advertisement. So the items in this box really speak to that.
Well, let's dig in on this box. Let's dig in on this crunchy bad boy, and maybe you can. I'm gonna do the best I can, but you walk us through it because I've got a couple of things that blew my mind. First of all, the title, love it. Brand love menu. Talk about brand love, and then I bullet pointed this out just a little bit so that people who couldn't maybe see the actual menu. Hello, it's a menu. Burrito T-shirt, tasty taco microfiber cloth, a zesty lime lip balm, mild and spicy can coolers, and some swagalicious hot habanero shades. Now I'm not rocking my shades, but I am rocking my goofy glasses. But that was so good. All of that's like well thought out. You and your team put this together. I'm so impressed. The right mix. It's fun. It's funny, and most important, it's memorable. Tell us about this. Tell us about the kit. What was it like for people to get it?
Okay, so firstly, I want to start with custom.
Oh, you've got one.
Custom box. I've got one right here. Custom box.
Hold on. Let me stop sharing. Share that one more time so people.
Oh, okay. So Boundless
there it is.
has this in a custom box. Where's the camera? There we go.
There we got
Boundless.
it. But the
Brand
inside,
love.
brand love that.
So starting with the custom box, going back to that porch envy, I just think having that excitement before you even open the box speaks so much to it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so you open the box and
That's
this is what
amazing.
you see. Whoops, crinkle down. Okay,
Crinkle
look at
down.
that, crinkle down. Let's look at this menu. So yes, there's a menu to begin with. There's a little space here for us to write personalized notes. And it's exactly what, when you walk into a restaurant and you come in for that experience, it's exactly what you would get. You would see the menu board. So
Yeah.
again, just thinking about the cohesive experience is really what this box is about. It's not about throwing stuff into a box, right?
Right,
It's about creating a feeling, creating an experience. So we start with the menu card. And then I'm going to pick through some of the items in here, not all of them.
Yeah, good call. Give us your
Okay.
faves.
Okay, perfect. So the first item that's right on top is this taco tech cloth. So this is what I was holding up earlier for my taco tech cloth. Again, it doesn't have to be super complicated. It doesn't have to be that fancy. There's so much stock imagery out there on the internet. There's so much of it. Like,
Yeah.
make it fun, make it cool, make it different, right?
Agreed.
So that's the first item in the box. The next one is an avocado squeezy.
Oh God, that looks so real online. I was like, wait, what?
Right?
Yeah, it'd get really brown fast if it was real.
No, it's
That's not the
perfect.
kind of box you want. Is it soggy old? Yeah, gross. Not
Oh
quite
my
the
gosh, no,
not
thank
the
you.
impression or the experience anyone would want. That's hilarious though, and it adds value. It just ties in perfectly.
Great
of
item.
course.
Yeah.
The next item in the box is this Zesty Lime lip balm. So focusing again on the 5 senses and really what comes into an experience. What do you think about? And this just keeps you tasting it. I think too, what I love about this item is it's something that travels so well. So you're still thinking about my taco box when you're
Every
driving
time.
down the freeway next week.
Every time you apply it, you're having that link, that bridge back to the emotion.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Okay, so this one's still wrapped, but my habanero shades.
Nice. Well
They're
done.
not just shades, they're habanero shades, which
They're
I
hot.
Very spicy.
They're
you know,
Super hot.
spicy.
very hot. Very hot.
Yes.
Super hot. And we've got the design on the 2 arms.
Carried the theme
cool.
through.
Very
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I could see you rocking those, Jeff, in a heartbeat, man.
I think so. I might have to come down and get a taco kit. Well, maybe we'll meet at Tito's. 'Cause
Yeah,
we're in the
rendezvous
same
at Tito's
general
for
area.
sure. Jeff, you get in line first, and then Andrea and I will meet you there about an hour after.
That actually works for me. That's probably perfect timing. For those of you that don't know, Tito's Tacos is a walk-up iconic taco stand in LA on the west side. It has been there for at least 20 years. I don't even know how long, but it is.
Long time.
It's
making me hungry, so let's keep
Like,
going because I'm
yes.
like,
Yeah.
Okay, cooler. I love the little can coolie. I love that it is reversible.
Nice. Oh, I thought you had
Yeah.
2 in there. It's reversible. Hello. Look at that.
So-
Mild
The
and
mild,
spicy.
but
Who do you want to
hot.
be? So I
Yeah.
love that because it also allows people to just share a little personality, show who they feel like that day. I think that's extra fun.
Very
And
cool.
then we've got a T-shirt here too.
Oh my
And it's
God. Look at that.
We love this.
Right?
We love this. We saw
Yeah,
it.
Jeff and I we were like, oh my God, it's like you went to
Oh,
Chipotle
man.
and you got the whole thing. It's
Exactly.
wrapped in foil. It's brilliant.
Yep. And then I think too, Jay, I sent you a picture of the T-shirt, right?
Yeah, let me go through a couple of these slides quickly so folks can also see that. So this was good stuff. So I do need to give you a quick shout out because it's hard to read on the menu, but the fact that you had this call to action copy is magical marketing. So I have to highlight it. Spotlight you, spotlight your team, the creativity. This is the best of the best. This is when we're doing our best work. It looks like this, folks. Hungry for more? That's called a CTA, call to action. If you're craving more tasty tacos or ideas, spice up your brand. Let's talk about your promo goals. That's brilliant. That's great copy, great marketing. So shout out, tip of the cap to you guys. Here's what the box looks like, a couple of shots. I thought there were 2 can coolers in there. Turns out it's reversible, which is even more brilliant. Keeping it mild or keeping it spicy. That's kind of what it looks like. That's a nice little setup. The branding is perfect. Let's talk about it. I love it. It's just cohesive. It's exciting. I mean, look at it. It's colorful. It's almost busy. Like your brain would be like trying to soak it all in at the same time. And the fact that you brought up this porch envy, this brand envy, of the feeling of missing out, I would feel like if I saw Jeff had this and I didn't, I'd be a little depressed. I'd be a little bummed out for a while. Let's be honest. So the good news is this is the t-shirt you were talking about. It was rolled up like a burrito, which is genius. And you've got a great graphic on there, one color print on the front. Let's talk about brand love. Who would not want this shirt? I would wear this shirt. Of course I would wear this shirt.
Yep, especially because it doesn't have a logo on it. So what I love the most about this box is it is memorable. You remember this box. You know who gave it to you. You don't have to look at it all the time. You don't need to see a Rocket Science logo on there to know, oh, this is from that box. That box was so cool. Where did I get it from?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It is. That's a great point. Jeff, build on that for us.
Yeah, so I want to jump in and just let people know if they do have any questions about the box, they can certainly post them into Facebook, and Brandon's monitoring that stuff. I want to share something. I love this type of marketing, and I think that what I want to share here is in this crazy time, like these items are not really that expensive to put together. It's super creative. The creative team did an amazing job. And if tacos are not your thing, what is your thing that you can do, that you can send to your clients that's going to be high impact, especially in this time? The reason why I'm so excited about sharing this taco box and sharing this whole thing with our audience is right now people are trying to figure out how are you going to go back and connect with your clients after, this kind of shutdown, and it's different around the country. So a box like this is brilliant, and whatever works for you is great. Your team is just amazing. I love everything.
Sorry, I was a little thirsty.
And tacos do make everything better. They'll probably I guarantee you tacos make your sales better in this case, right, Jay?
Jeff, you build on some great points there, and thank you for having the space and the mind so we don't get carried away with tacos. It doesn't have to be tacos. This is just one of many examples of what could be. The kitting and the fulfillment and the creativity on this are at the top. This is a 12 out of 10, if not a 15 out of 10. I mean, I give it 5 out of 5 tacos, maybe more. So if you think through what Andrea just shared, your role as a marketer, as a brander, as a purveyor of sweet swag, you have to figure out how to build that memory. And that's what I love that both of you touched on, the emotion and the memorable. It's just sticky. It's memorable. That I looked for your logo on all of those items. Wasn't there.
Nope.
It's okay, right? Everyone is going to know who gave you that taco box. Hey, carried away. Did you see that?
Well, he was eating. Bro. He was eating before the
busted.
End. We got him.
Hey, I wanted to jump in, you guys. We've got some comments here on Facebook. Lori Moore chimes in and says that I love that you say it shows thoughtfulness. That is, I think that's the whole point of this whole brand love thing and the porch envy. Jessica Onions chimes in and says, love a complete cohesive package. So shows you really put thought and care into your promotion. And then Lori chimes back in and says that she loves the foil wrap. She says, oh, that foil wrap t-shirt truly is epic.
Yeah,
and I think too, if I can jump in and say, again, this was not my ideation, even though I'm jumping with it totally. I love that. Let's talk about how much foil costs. It's not expensive. Buy it at Costco. It's a sticker. Stickers are not expensive. So it just elevated it and made it just something else with 5 minutes of thoughtfulness and another 1 minute of effort.
The attention to detail is fantastic. And I would echo what Lori and Jessica said regarding the thoughtfulness. That's the essence of these kits, these boxes. It is the thought. Somebody thought of me. Somebody, wow. Like it's a moment, and we need as many of those as we can have right now, especially when you're not seeing people face to face. So Great comments. Anything else? Mixology master Brandon behind the board.
Speaking of dating ourselves, as we were talking about I can't what
members only jackets.
Yeah, the members
That's not
only
what you're
jackets.
wearing.
It's kind of like what you have one on right now, Brandon.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little Ralph Lauren.
Oh, okay, maybe
not. So Amelia Model chimes in and says, "Kidding is off the hook." I didn't know the kids were still saying that these days, but apparently
Off the
they
hook.
are.
Dope is back too. It's very dope.
Dope.
These tacos were dope. Andrea, this was probably my favorite Taco Tuesday. Your smile, the creativity, the ideas. I know you're being humble and said, I didn't have anything to do with this. Well, maybe not exactly this, but you had a lot to do with today and bringing it to light. Are there any final words of wisdom in terms of marketing, this kit, tacos, anything you want to leave us with before we turn it? Final words to Jeff.
You know, I did think I dressed very, very specifically today. I wore one of my favorite t-shirts. I apologize for bringing this up, but I'm wearing my PK.
Oh, a Stay Curious.
T-shirt.
Nothing wrong with a little
point out, I think
promo
that
kitchen love.
Stay Curious is so important, and that leads to that thoughtfulness about what is this going to feel like for them when they open up the box. And I think that's really what it all comes down to. Stay thoughtful, stay curious, keep it fun. When it's fun for us, it'll be fun for them.
That's great. 100% agree. Jeff, what do you think? Wrap it up.
Well, again, always trying to, hurry up, get it done so we can get to the tacos.
I didn't like a burrito t-shirt.
And now I'm really getting, like, I think is the promo kitchen exclusive food needs to be tacos. I think it should be.
No. There's lots of chefs in that kitchen, and they're not all taco freaks like me.
Oh well, we're gonna have to convert them then, I guess. You know, God, tacos make everything better. So what I just want to close with, I'm always trying to consider the viewer and the audience and I've said it really throughout pretty much everything I've said, but dollars may be tight, well, you know, for many people, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't even have to do something as expansive as this. But in our distributor business, we've done some pretty creative things. We won a couple of awards for that, but it's not my show. We're putting the spotlight on Andrea. But the same concept, it works when you can incorporate branding and in this creative way. So it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be simple, and it can convey your values, your message, what you want to share. So those who are watching can take that away. Don't be overwhelmed by, oh my gosh, look at how cool it is. But really all it is great graphics and a few creative promotional items. So, and your suppliers will help with that as well. So take advantage of all the resources that are there. So that's what I want to close with. And I guess if nobody else has anything to say, do we just go for the tacos at this point, Jay? I don't know.
Unless Brandon tells me otherwise, I'm ready to crush it.
I think we're ready. I think we're ready for tacos, boys.
Tacos up. I want to say thanks again. Shout out to Promo Corner. Thanks, Brandon, for all of your help. Andrea, you are the best first guest we could ever have, and that kit rocked it. It was like hot sauce. It was a rocket. Get it? And so your branding was on point. Thank you so much. Until further ado, until we see each other in 2 weeks on Tacos Live with Jay and Jeff.